Hey guys, Josh McKay with the Test Experts. Today's problem is a SAT, ACT style problem on angles, triangles, trigonometry. But before we get to that, let's get to our joke of the day. Why was the acute triangle sad? Because he's never right. Acute triangle can't be right, Mama. So today's question, in a right triangle, one angle measure is x degrees, where sine x equals 5/6. What is the value of cosine of 90 minus x? Now, this problem gives some people some problems. It's a little difficult, but we're being tested on our trig, so let's draw a right triangle. Sorry, my artistic abilities aren't quite the best, but okay. So we've got sine, let's pick an angle right here. This will be x degrees. So remember, SOHCAHTOA, hopefully you were taught this, or some other method to help you remember that sine is the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse, then 5 must be opposite and 6 must be the hypotenuse. So opposite of x is this side. We've got 5, and the hypotenuse is always the biggest side, so that's 6 right there. Now, we have sine of x is 5/6 right there. We could use Pythagorean theorem to find this other side here. You remember that's the a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I could use, in this case, 6 would be my c squared, so that's going to be 36. I'll use a as 5, so that's 25, and b is b squared is right there. So this will end up being b squared equals 11, and b will be the square root of 11. Okay, so this is the square root of 11. Now, as you're about to see, this is not even going to matter. That was just extra bonus for you today. Free. Well, we know, what if we needed to find the angle of this angle right here? What would that be? Well, remember in a right triangle, well, any triangle, the total angles add up to 180 degrees. Right triangle, 90 of that 180 is already used, so the other two angles must be 90, or must add up to 90. So if I were to try and do this, 90 minus x would give me this angle right here. So this angle is 90 minus x degrees. So what is cosine of 90 minus x? It's basically asking me the cosine of this angle here. The cosine of this angle, opposite over hypotenuse, adjacent over hypotenuse for cosine, so that's going to be 5 is adjacent to this angle, 6. So the answer to this one is just 5/6 using that formula. So remember that the sine of any angle equals the cosine of that of 90 minus that same angle. That's a formula for you to remember today. Today's challenge question. In a right triangle, one angle measure is x degrees, where cosine of x is 7/9. What is the value of sine of 90 minus x? If you like today's video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel to be entered to win our monthly giveaway, and check the description for the answer to this question.